Today we are going to be working on this area right here. We will build some extra height onto the mountain and extend the river with some extra waterfalls. To do this, we will need to work from the back side of the mountain and extend the tunnel to the outside edge of the table. First will be to change the location of the level crossing signs. I removed 3 round bricks, which were the posts, and swapped the top tile with a 1x1 stud. Then simply attach to the ceiling just before the train track. This is an easy solution, changing to an overhead signal instead of being at the roadside. Now that the crossing signals have been moved, the pillar's plaster edge panel is first to be added. Tan plates, bricks, and 2 different types of snot bricks are stacked up to the existing wall height. Light grey tiles are attached to the face, and the same process is repeated on the opposite side. If you're like me and love tunnels and mountains, give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me to know what you like to see, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing, as there's so much more of that to come. You can also check out the past videos to see the full progress. Removing a few small sections of the ballast was needed to create more space for the tunnel wall panels to be extended. I add length to the tunnel walls on both sides of the road so it finishes all the way out to the edge of the train track. The extra walls are built exactly the same way as the wall panels inside the tunnel. You can see that in more detail in a previous video. I'll link that above in case you missed it. To then continue building over the train track, some edge tiles are removed to make space for the new pillars. These will then become the supports for the arches that will span over the tracks. After these minor adjustments, the tiles are relayed on both sides of the road and the supporting walls are put in place. The arches are then added, and this instantly makes the tunnel intersection more clear. Then it's just simply filling in any gaps and build it all up to the same level. Once the walls are all in, the ceiling plate is attached. This not only forms the ceiling, it also doubles as the base plate to build the next layer of mountain. The last overhead level crossing sign is attached, and a quick test with the train. Still nothing hits, so now we can move up to the next level and get started on an extra waterfall. The backside of the waterfall is built with a single layer of transparent blue and clear bricks. Later, all clear bricks will be added on the front side, but first, to get the falls at the right height, the mountain needs to be built up. Bricks and supports are used on the inside of the mountain structure. At this point, I keep checking the overall shape from the other side as I go. Once the mountain and falls meet, some more black plates are added in preparation for the water course to continue up the mountain. More rockwork is added in dark grey, and this is shaped to meet up with the Lakeside Lodge waterfall below. To get both mountain faces up to the same height, this is the part I was really looking forward to, building up and over the train tunnel entrance with more rockwork. This builds the waterfall in nicely too. More rockwork is built in above the waterfall to blend in with the green area that was just added. Rather than just using grey rocks to connect the two sides, I thought that would be just a bit too boring, so I add another waterfall. This is set in on an angle which I really like to do, as it looks a lot more realistic. Once I'm happy with the overall look, I move down to the level below and begin working on the area that leads into the train tunnel. I build a curved rock wall that flows around the corner. This is built an evenly spaced distance off the edge of the tracks. I start by building up higher, closer to the entrance, and blend the rock work down gradually as it hugs the curve. This wall will eventually blend into the rock walls in the campground on the level below. Now working back at the top, more height is added with extra layers of green bricks which spread right across the dark grey rock face. It's always difficult to see exactly how it's looking while working from the back, so before continuing I do a look at the whole area again from the front. It's always so satisfying to have a look at the before and after. And with that, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one.